Welcome back to Trailer Trash Flips. My name is Mac. Today is Monday. I've got orders going out from the weekend, so let's get right into them. The first thing going out is a blue denim gourmet cookbook. It sold for $14.99 plus shipping, and this came from an estate sale for $5. I think this was listed a little bit higher, closer to $20, but I do have a sale going on right now on my store. So everything is discounted like 25% off, just trying to move some stuff out. So I was hoping to get a little bit more for it, especially since I paid $5 for it. But this came from the estate sale that I went to where it was literally a millionaire's home and the cookbooks were all priced up, so I didn't buy very many. Next is a package of vintage Fruit of the Loom men's briefs. These sold for $20.24 plus shipping, and they came from an estate sale. And I think I've only got 250 into these. The next item is a All-State BCS National Championship 2008 cap, and it sold for $9.44 plus shipping. It came from an estate sale for $1. Next is a pack of, it's M-I-E-L-E, meal or mile. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. I think it's more like mealy or something like that. Vacuum cleaner bags. These sold for $9.74 plus shipping. And I don't remember exactly where I got these because I had bought a pack from $5 Fill-A-Bag at an estate sale. And I also bought a pack from a thrift store probably about 6 months ago. And I think that I sold the ones from the thrift store already. So these probably came in $5 Fill-A-Bag. But either way, if they came in $5 Fill-A-Bag, I have hardly any money into them. And if they came from the thrift store, they were like $1 something. And this pack sold for a little bit less because some of them come with the belts also. And this one was the filters only, and it didn't have the belts. So I priced it a little bit cheaper than the one with the belt. The next item I've got all wrapped up in shrink wrap, but it's a vintage Norelco Express 4-cup coffee maker. And that sold for $20.99 plus shipping. And that came from an estate sale for $2.50. I sold a set of 2 Nordic Ware sizzling server platters. And those sold for $11.99 plus shipping. And I actually have 2 versions of these sizzling platters or whatever. These were the stainless steel ones, so I think they're a little bit more desirable than the ones with aluminum. I actually have some aluminum ones that I've sold a couple of them, but I've been having them for about a year, and they're definitely not fast movers. I bought them for like $2 or something for maybe 6 or 8 of them, so I don't have much money into them. I do not remember where I got the stainless steel ones or how much I paid. I know that I wouldn't have paid more than $1 or $2 because I know that they're not fast movers. The only reason I bought these particular ones was because they were stainless steel and not aluminum. Next is an Auric Personal Electronics Cleaning E-Cloth. It's an 8-inch microfiber cloth, and it sold for $5.24 plus shipping, and it came from $5 Fill-A-Bag at an estate sale. So those are the items that are here in my eBay room. Earlier this morning, I went to the shed and I packed up the orders that I had there. Yesterday morning, I had a message from someone interested in buying 7 of the Great Course, I guess they're just called Great Course books and DVD sets. And I bought a ton of these from an estate sale, I don't know, maybe 5 months ago. And I paid like $50-something for a huge box of them. After the first few sales, it's all been profit. So they sent me a message wanting to buy 7 of the sets. And the shipping was going to be too much with the way eBay was calculating it. So I gave them 2 options. Either buy them all and let me refund the shipping difference, or I could do a custom bundle. It would have been a lot easier for them just to let me refund the shipping difference, but I think a lot of times buyers are skeptical of eBay sellers. So I understand why they chose option B, which was the custom listing. So I made the custom listing and they bought 7 of them. Those 7 courses sold for $87.70 plus shipping. And like I said earlier, I've got a 25% off sale right now. So the original price was like $116. But that's okay because these are all profit at this point. And I've probably got about a third of those great courses left, so still plenty of profit there. A different buyer purchased another one of the great courses, Influence Mastering Life's Most Powerful Skill. And that sold for $8.09 plus shipping. I just had a sale come in for something else, so I'll show you that when I'm done showing you the things that I've already got packed up from the shed. I sold a book, Surgical Techniques in Ophthalmology, Retina, and Vitreous Surgery. And it has a DVD with it. And that sold for $42.74 plus shipping. And I don't remember exactly where I got that. It was at an estate sale, but I don't remember which one. And typically, now this was a good book, obviously, when I comped it, but even the good books, I usually only put between 50 cents and a couple dollars into it. So I don't think I would have paid any more than that for this book. Even the good books, because they sit for a while. I probably had this book for probably 4 or 5 months, but I've had books that sat for a couple years before they sold, even good books. So I just don't like tying up a lot of money into them. And the last item from the shed was a tech mat, and I know that's not a very good look at it, but it's basically a foam mat that's rolled up, and you unroll it and sit it on your table to like clean guns and stuff on. And the tech mats are very specific. They make them for most popular guns, and what they have is an exploded view of that particular gun, where all the parts are and what they're called and kind of where they go. Like, I know this is probably not much help, but if you don't know what a tech mat is, that's what it is. And it was for a Remington 700 rifle. That sold for $13.49 plus shipping. I paid $5 for that at a garage sale. Everything there was $5. So at this point, $5 into $13.49 is definitely not ideal, but the thing was on sale. And I think at this point, I've at least broken even or made a little money on that entire buy. The item that just sold is a Memphis, Tennessee collectible bell, which probably you're not surprised if you ever watch my channel and see that it's all shrink wrapped. And that sold for $6 plus shipping. I'm a little bit strapped for time today because it's after 3 p.m. and I want to try to get these things to the post office before the afternoon traffic starts. I did go to one family-run estate sale, which was really the only estate sale out there, because I was out going to the post office Saturday, and I was like, well, I'm already out, and it's only about maybe 20-25 minutes away, so I ran by there, and I did get some really good stuff. Okay, so this is my entire haul from that estate sale. Like I said earlier, it was a family-run estate sale. I ended up getting 24 books and I think 10 DVDs. They're all Jimmy Swaggart books and some Jimmy Swaggart Bibles. Well, let me take that back. I actually ended up with a Sanford & Son DVD, which I was not planning to get. It just kind of ended up in my stack. So when I went to the house originally, I wasn't finding much. And I went into one of the bedrooms and I saw some of these Crossfire boxes, which Crossfire, if you don't know, is like, I believe, the youth ministry for Family Worship Center, which is Jimmy Swaggart's church. So I started looking on the shelf and I saw quite a few more Jimmy Swaggart books. Now, I ran into Jimmy Swaggart quite a bit, especially since his ministry is about 20 minutes from where I live. And a lot of his books don't really do that good. The books that really do good are his Expositor's Study Bibles, and that's what these are. So what I did was I went through and I pre-comped everything, so when I go to list it, I already know how much I'm going to list it for. Outside of the Bibles, there are a couple books that are pretty good. Most of them are just kind of okay, and I'm going to lot a lot of these up. When I was going through the books, I did find where this person had made a donation, and they got one of the Expositor's Study Bibles and 2 books, and it was $200. I didn't go to their website and see how much all these books go for. I'm just basing everything off of eBay comps. So I ended up getting 24 books at $1 a piece, and I got the 10 DVDs also for $1 a piece. So I'll go through the DVDs real quick first. This was from 1985 in Bloomington, Minnesota. And I didn't see specifically Bloomington, Minnesota on one of his crusades, but these crusade DVDs go for about $15 each. This is a lot of 3 different kind of like discussion DVDs. So I think I'm going to list these 3 for $12.99. And these are some Family Worship Center music DVDs. Well, it says CD and DVD. And there are 5 of them. So I'm going to list these for $24.99. Comps on these, especially in lots, were pretty decent. Now, as for the books, a lot of these books were going for like $4 or $5 from those cheap eBay booksellers that sell a book for like $4 or $5 free shipping. So for this set, that book was about 4 used. That one was 4 used. And that one was 4 used. Now, these 2 right here are brand new. That one is used, but I'm not sure it's ever even been read. It is in excellent condition. So I think what I'm going to do is just lock these up for probably around $14.99 or something like that. I ended up with 2 copies of this book. Again, they go for about $4 with free shipping used. So I might just include, say, that book in this lot and maybe this other one in another lot. It's just not worth listing or selling by itself. I did label these $5 free shipping, $7 free shipping, $8 free shipping, and $8.50 free shipping. So again, I'll lot these up for probably around $20 or maybe just over $20. I'm not doing free shipping on them though, but I will be sending out offers on these, so everything might not go for exactly what I want. These 2 books, which are brand new and still sealed up, I saw some comps that were comparable with about $20. So I'm going to list these for around $20 plus shipping. This Jimmy Swaggart Bible Commentary book, I'm going to list it for $20 plus shipping. And again, all these books are somewhere between brand new and not really used at all condition. This set of books, these are all $5 free shipping each. Again, I'll probably lot those up for around $15. This book, I don't have a price on it, so I don't know. Maybe I forgot to comp it, or maybe I was including it with this one. I don't really know. I think I probably just forgot it. These 2 books were some of the better ones. I saw that this one goes between 15 and 30 new, and this one goes between 20 and 40, which 40 is for the new ones. So I don't know yet if I'm going to sell these together or separately. I might lot them up and sell them together, but if I do, it'll probably be around $40. I've got these 2 Great Women of the Bible books. These are the ones that were on the invoice, and I think I'm going to list these together for $17.99 plus shipping, because like all the other books, they look brand new. Now, the best part of the lot are the Bibles. This is a Crossfire Expositor's Study Bible, and used, these go for about $40. It does have writing and stuff in it, but it's in really good shape. This Bible is, let me see. Okay, that one is brand new. The brand new Crossfire Expositor Study Bible, and I'm going to list that for $50. This is a Spanish Expositor Study Bible, and I actually saw some of these go for over $100. So I'm going to list this right at $100 or maybe just over. And these 2 are the same. They're brand new Crossfire Expositor Study Bibles, and I'm going to list them for $70 a piece. As a matter of fact, these 2 were wrapped up in some type of gift wrapping, like, not that the people had did, but they probably come that way. But anyway, these were wrapped up brand new, so I've got a good bit of money here. If everything went for what I'm going to list it for, it would probably be around $500, which I don't think is too bad considering I've only got $24 total into all of this. And I almost didn't go to this estate sale, but I figured I was out anyway, so I would, and I'm definitely glad I did. Now, let's talk about the title of this video. I'm sure that ADH Dave needs no introduction. I've watched him for quite a few years now, and I'm sure a lot of you have also. For the last couple weeks, he's been alluding to a new invention that he made that could help resellers. And hey, look, anything that makes reselling easier or faster, I'm definitely interested in. Well, he revealed his product a couple days ago, and I thought, hey, that's a pretty good idea. Such a good idea that I did that about 3 years ago. As a matter of fact, I showed a very similar item about a year ago on a video that I have about tools that resellers can use. And I showed the item that I made, which is right here. So ultimately, did Dave really invent that item, or did he copy off of mine? Maybe he allegedly thought that this guy's a nobody, nobody's watching his channel, and that's definitely true. So I'm just going to steal his idea to profit for myself. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't have any proof. But if you look at a screenshot from both his video and my video side by side, you can clearly see that there are a lot of similarities. There is absolutely no doubt that the one that ADH Dave made is a better and more refined item than what I made. They're both basically multi-directional measuring tools. Mine is made out of a framing square from Dollar Tree and a little bracket and 2 screws. So Dave has a much better design with his measuring tool, and it also offers a lot of modularity. So if he did in fact steal my multi-directional measuring device idea, he certainly made improvements. But the question still remains. Since my item has been on YouTube for over a year, and Dave has recently started working on his, did he steal my design? Dave, I hate to tell you, buddy, but it's time to start sending some royalty checks my way. Some of you that have watched me for a while probably know that, I joke around about things, and I really don't take things too seriously. So just in case there's any doubt in your mind, I was really just joking about Dave stealing my idea. Do I think he stole it? Probably not. I mean, after all, I get so few views on my videos. The chances of him seeing that video, which I don't know how many views it got, but if it had 300 views, I would be shocked. So the chances of him actually seeing what I made and copying it is probably pretty slim. I really just find it ironic that we kind of had the same idea. And like I said, mine is a much more basic design, but still ironic that we both kind of came up with the same concept. So again, no, I do not think that Dave stole my idea. Or did he? I'm just kidding. So that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. As always, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next video.